So apparently people are saying there was crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation 4 for the game Fortnite. Now, I'm not going to talk about that game because I don't know much about it. I've just seen a little bit of gameplay. I watched a Game Ranks video on it. I don't really get it. Not really that into it, but maybe one day I'll pick it up if it's on sale. Because, you know, I'm absolutely made of revenue. Before I get into the topic, I want to talk about revenue just for a couple seconds here. YouTube. What is the point of letting my videos be up for 24 hours with no problem, and then suddenly your automated system demonetizes them? I appeal, and then the videos just sit there, not able to be monetized, and it just says review requested. My videos didn't trigger your system until 24 hours had passed. Not all of my videos can get to 1,000 views so that you want to review them faster, so is this system just in place to hurt smaller channels? I guarantee you that this video will be demonetized as well for no reason. I don't want to make a whole video about it, but I wanted to lay out my frustration with that. But with that out of the way, let's talk about this crossplay, and this is just going to be a simple video. I don't usually talk about new stuff like this because I'm guaranteeing everybody's already talked about it, but this is kind of an interesting case where a game studio accidentally has crossplay enabled. How do you, for the love of Christ, how do you accidentally have crossplay on? Like, these platforms are entirely separate. The PlayStation Network and Xbox Live are two completely separate entities. It's not like they're the same thing and there's a wall put between them. No, one is owned by Sony and the other is owned by Microsoft. So how do you accidentally turn on crossplay without approval from Microsoft? How do you accidentally turn on crossplay without approval from Sony? Hey, now people on our console can connect to people on your console. Whoops. Like, how is this an accident? And I feel like this is just a bit of a marketing ploy, because Phil Spencer of Xbox Live tweeted out that he would have liked to see them keep it on. I almost feel like this is a marketing tactic by Microsoft. This is just a bit of a ruse, because Microsoft has been trying to be the cool no borders platform, while Sony's a little bit more anal about shit. Microsoft has asked for Nintendo to put games on their platform. Microsoft has asked for crossplay on everything. They pushed to get crossplay with Nintendo Switch for Minecraft. Then there's, of course, the backwards compatibility, the Windows Play Anywhere system. Like, Microsoft's trying to be less restricting. And that's kind of rare for consoles and like the console market, because usually the console market is very proprietary and very limiting. So Microsoft trying to be the cool no borders platform, where it's like, yeah, you get certain games on Xbox and, you know, they go straight to your Microsoft account and then you can play them on your computer. Hundreds upon hundreds of Xbox 360 games are able to be played on Xbox One. Xbox One games can also be played on Xbox One X, and Xbox Enhanced games can be played on the Xbox One. It's all part of our nice friendly ecosystem. Anyway, you get it. So Microsoft, again, trying to be less proprietary, less limiting. I feel like this is a bit of a marketing ruse, or maybe like the story was like mistold, or there's something people don't know about. Maybe crossplay was never enabled, but then Microsoft can still stand up and go, oh, we wish it was so. And I might sound like I'm picking on Microsoft, and I kind of am, because if this is a ruse or they're using the ruse, whether they caused it or not, I feel like that's a little scummy, but at the same time, they are trying to push for crossplay. They're trying to be like a gaming PC in your living room. They're trying to be less, again, limiting and proprietary. They were the ones that asked Nintendo years ago, and even I think again recently, put your games on our platform. We'll give you a shitload of money to get Legend of Zelda and fucking Metroid on our platform. They said that a long time ago, and then they've talked to Sony about crossplay for a long time. And this might seem like dumb shit to a lot of you guys, but crossplay, backwards compatibility, Windows Play Anywhere, these are the types of things a lot of gamers have been asking for a long time. So at Nintendo, where some of the most fucking outdated marketing concepts come out, that's where we see crossplay with Microsoft for Minecraft. That's where we see a lot more, again, open, no borders, cool platform. God, I'm really bad at these kind of topics. I don't know what the words are. The proper words are, but whatever, you know, hopefully you guys get what I'm talking about here. What I'm thinking though is that Microsoft is trying to make Sony look like the cranky old grandpa of consoles, and I should say console manufacturers. Making PlayStation look locked down, proprietary, and limiting only works towards Microsoft's goal of being, you know, the highest selling console. Microsoft is pouring a shit ton of money into making the Xbox and Windows family be more versatile and open. Oh my god, I'm gonna say it again, less limiting and less proprietary. But if you want my personal take on it, I honestly don't think you can just randomly, accidentally turn on crossplay. I don't think that's how that works. Maybe I'm 100% wrong, and the dedicated servers in Fortnite can contact both platforms, so like the game almost works as kind of a switch between both of the platforms, and that actually ends up working. But in my opinion, if it's that easy to just accidentally turn on crossplay, then what the fuck, you know, there's really not a lot of reason not to do it if a developer on a developer side can just accidentally turn it on. This is why I'm thinking this is more of a marketing ruse where they contacted Microsoft first, or they contacted Sony first, or they did something to gain a little bit of momentum, maybe even to make Fortnite look cool, like, hey, we could do this, but you know, it's not allowed. But most of what I'm talking about here is speculation as to what I think's going on. I just find it hard to believe that a game can just be, you know, oh, now we're cross-platform. Like, I think there has to be a lot of communication before that little switch can get flipped, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't believe this 100%. I don't trust this, but it does more show where Microsoft has their head, and that is definitely in being less limiting. And Phil Spencer probably is being very genuine when he says, I wish they would have left it on. I wish they would keep it on. I would like to have seen them keep it on, whatever he said. You know, he wants that. I think Xbox wants that. They pushed for it with Nintendo, and they've been trying to push with it for Sony, but Sony always talks about being anti-consumer with backwards compatibility and having safety concerns with Xbox. I don't know, what do you guys think of this story? I thought this was interesting enough for me to throw my 2 cents in. It's interesting. It's very interesting, but at the same time, how the fuck do you accidentally turn on crossplay? Like, even if the game could work as, again, some sort of like switch, some sort of like pass-through where it's like these dedicated servers can now be contacted by both platforms, I still don't think it's that simple, but I'm not a game developer, so if you guys know anything about that, please let me fucking know, because it seems like a marketing ruse. It seems like a way to get publicity. It seems like a way to make Sony look bad. And it seems like a way to make Microsoft look cooler than they are. Again, I'm not trying to start a console war. Everybody on my channel knows that I prefer my Xbox, but of course, if I had the money, I would also own a PlayStation. I just don't see the monetary value in me buying into 2 platforms when everything I want to play is on 1 platform, except for Kingdom Hearts remixes and Spider-Man. Fuck, maybe I will buy a PS4. Oh god, and Shadow of the Colossus too. I completely forgot about Shadow of the Colossus. Hey, at least Xbox is getting Monster Hunter. Oh, but we didn't get that fucking Final Fantasy fighting game. This fucking blows. This fucking blows. Well, hopefully we'll get Modern Warfare 2 and 3 backwards compatible and Halo Reach remastered, and then I'll feel like an actual Xbox fanboy again. Although I am excited to play an enhanced version of Final Fantasy 15. Hopefully there's a 60 FPS version of that. Am I still just fucking rambling here? I guess I could get Final Fantasy 15 on PC, but I don't know. I feel like that's not something I want to do. I don't know. Most people probably clicked off at this point. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you guys. Let me know what you think. Goodbye. And I don't think I'm going to do videos like this again because this was my comfort zone. My comfort zone has been breached. And I feel weird talking about news. Fuck.